Breaking news into CBS Sports HQ. Chiefs star tight end Travis Kelce and pop music superstar Taylor Swift have gotten engaged. They made the announcement on Instagram. Their relationship, if you remember, started in 2023 when Kelce mentioned on his New Heights podcast that he wanted to give her his phone number. She heard it and they eventually started dating. Taylor Swift, a 14-time Grammy winner and a former Time Magazine Person of the Year, soon became a reliable presence at Chiefs game, and well, the rest is history. Here's the post that made the world go viral here. Looking at Taylor and Travis, the English teacher, the gym teacher are getting married. You know who we had to ask about this. Our Jaclyn D'Agostino has the day off from CBS Sports HQ. She is joining us from a boat to talk about this. I mean, Jaclyn, huge news. Finally, your girl T Swift is a wifey.
Oh my God, Haley. I just have to say I'm engaged at the same time as Taylor Swift. That is iconic. And of course, this news had to break while I'm on my off day. I'm coming to you from the Rookie out in Miami. We're trying to enjoy a great boat day. And the day just got even better because, as you said, Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift, they are engaged. And the Swifties have been waiting for this for a very, very long time, literally since they got together. And the song on the post, I'm going to dive in real quick. So High School, it's a song from the Tortured Poets Department that Taylor wrote about Travis. And it's one of the only like upbeat, enjoyable songs on the album. The album is like sad girl summer. It is like about getting your heart broken. But then there are some songs about Travis on there, and that is one of them. And also when she went on the New Heights podcast, everyone was saying like, I feel like I'm watching a gym teacher and your English teacher that are dating or getting married. So that's kind of like a nod to the caption. But overall, I'm so excited for Taylor Swift. It's been a long time coming of her just dealing with losers and heartbreak. And finally, there's a guy like Travis who is just secure, and he wiped her up. The ring is huge. It's gorgeous. And she's going to be at Chiefs games forever now. So buckle up, baby, and I'm pumped.
Get used to seeing T Swift around Arrowhead more often. Jaclyn, shout out to us being wifeys as well as the day goes on. Taylor Swift joining us in that department. Jaclyn, we're going to let you enjoy your vacay. Big news, though, for Jaclyn and all of the Swifties out there. Taylor Swift officially engaged to Travis Kelce. We tell you we bring you everything here on CBS Sports HQ. That breaking news happening just a few moments ago. Make sure you join us by scanning that QR code on your screen 24/7. Let's continue the conversation. We've got our guy Pete Prisco on set. Jonathan Jones also joining us virtually. I will mention, Pete, because I'm going to give you first word here, but I will mention that JJ wanted to come on specifically to talk about this big news. So JJ, I'll come to you in a minute, but first, while we've got you here, Pete, what do you think?
Well, it's certainly not a cruel summer for them, right?
Okay, wait, not
and
you knowing the lyrics.
And you got to hope that he can shake it off from a year ago because he wasn't very good. So it's all working out for the two of them. Look, I think this is great. A lot of people thought they were fake, right? They thought it was all for show. And you got the sense that it really wasn't, that it was real. And so kudos to them. They're going to make it work. Two big, high-profile people, her, one of the biggest in the world, they're going to make it work. So let's go. I'm okay for it. But, you know, from a football standpoint, maybe it makes him play better because he didn't play very good last year.
All right, JJ, Pete got lyrics in there. Do you have Taylor Swift lyrics for us loaded up here? Your reaction to this news?
You know what? Love and respect what she does as an artist, who she is, the tour. And, you know, I haven't gone to a concert. I haven't been fortunate enough to go to one, but I understand what she means to the world, right? She's actually one of the most recognizable people on planet Earth, right? It's probably like the Pope and Taylor Swift and maybe somebody else. And I know that sounds crazy, you know, like Michael Jordan, right? It sounds crazy, but it's true in terms of living people on Earth. And so this is major news. I know that we're kind of like laughing about it and smiling about it. Here we are, CBS Sports HQ, talking about a player engagement, right? This is probably the first time in our network's history we've ever come on for breaking news for a player's engagement, right? We didn't do it for Russell Wilson and Sierra. We haven't done it for Christian McCaffrey and Olivia Culpo, right? But here, and it's different. And, you know, Pete alluded to the fact that Travis Kelce didn't play that well last year. I'm told via sources with the Kansas City Chiefs that this offseason, Travis Kelce has seemed to compartmentalize a lot better, to really kind of hone in and focus in a lot more on football, to kind of keep the outside stuff on the outside and the inside stuff on the inside. So much so, Haley and Pete, that I can tell you that this came as a big surprise to a number of folks within the Chiefs organization. They found out off of Instagram. And so this hasn't been known over there, and they were whispering about it. Travis Kelce kind of kept it to himself, so I can't wait to learn when this took place. We had the photos up. I mean, if you've ever paid for a wedding before, that Forest bill, like, whew. And I know The Rock, right? I mean, the Rock cost a lot. We knew that ring was going to cost a lot, but that Forest bill is crazy. Kudos to them.
As someone who just recently got married in March, actually, I can tell you that we skipped on real flowers for that exact reason, JJ. They are very, very expensive.
What I can understand is, okay, no matter how big the ring is and how gaudy it is and how pretty it is and how expensive it is, it's still not enough based on what she's worth.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, she is
right?
worth significantly more.
I mean, think about that. She can buy whatever ring she wants to, times 20. So, I mean, look.
But I wonder if that's what made it more special. I know we don't have the slide of the ring, but in the picture, it's kind of like a big oval, and I'm not like a jewelry expert, but it's an oval. It's a pretty nice size. It's very shiny. And so I think more than anything, like ring shopping, it's the value behind it, the sentiment behind it. Because you're right, like there was not enough money in the world that could have bought her that big ring.
The best thing about it seems real. The whole thing seems real. I mean, there were a lot of skeptics out there that thought they were both playing angles at one point. And it took a while for people to start believing in it, and now it's obviously very real. And I think this is something that, look, a lot of fathers have brought their daughters into the NFL because of Taylor Swift, and they're watching games with their daughters now because of Taylor Swift. So that's always a good thing.
I was going to say, too, when she went on the podcast, The New Heights, what was that, a week ago, 2 weeks ago, whatever it was, it is now a Guinness World Record holder because of how many people have tuned in and watched that. So to your point, Pete, and JJ, I'll come to you on this, just the impact. I know that we're going to get the people who say, we don't care, we don't want Taylor Swift, we're tired of it, keep it to the football. But just the audience that she has opened up in being at Arrowhead week in and week out, what do you think the engagement, what does that now look like for Chiefs fans going forward?
Yeah, look, we have talked a lot about the Taylor Swift effect, and I'm glad that Pete brought up, 2 years ago when it was, is this real or not? And very clearly, we have a conspiratorial mindset in this country that nothing can ever be as it appears or seems. I mean, these two legends in their respective industries decided to get together. And they're dating, and they're in their mid-30s, and they're going to try this thing out. Back in your 20s, you meet somebody, maybe it takes you a couple years to get engaged. Both of these folks have kind of been swimming around. They've kissed some frogs, and they know what they want out of life. They know, probably more importantly, what they don't want out of life. So after 2 years of dating, they said, all right, let's go ahead, let's pop this ring on it. And that is the clarity, the cut, all those things right there. That ring is something else. Be interesting to see when this wedding is going to take place, right? Is it going to be a football season wedding? And I'll say this, it can kind of probably be whenever they want. After February, when Travis Kelce hopes to get back to the Super Bowl to win a final Lombardi. And I say final because this is very likely the end of his career. This season, the 13th year of his career. It's the last year of his contract. He signed a 2-year deal that averaged about $17 million last year. They ripped up the deal. They gave him a new one. Hardly ever happens in the NFL. The Chiefs did that for Travis Kelce. Had a disappointing year last year. We just talked about how he's compartmentalized better for this upcoming year, knowing that this is probably it, the last dance, the last ride, whatever you want to call it. And so now he gets engaged, and maybe they can put off the wedding planning for just a little bit, Haley, right? It's hard to work and wedding plan. And so maybe they can just wait until after the Super Bowl and plan it and have a wedding once he is retired. There's a whole world out there waiting Travis Kelce, and that's starting with being a married man, and it will continue with probably being somewhat of a Hollywood superstar, maybe on the silver screen, or maybe just when paparazzi are taking his photos coming out of whatever posh new restaurant in Greenwich he just went to.
By the way, his $17 million salary is now, hey, honey, why don't you get $17 million out of the tip jar?
Yeah, I was going to say.
Right? I mean, that's basically what it is. And one last thing about this, I sold my tickets to Taylor Swift last year.
You did. I was going to bring that up, actually.
I just want to say I hope there's no bad blood. Okay? No bad blood.
Mic drop from our Pete Prisco there. Guys, big news. Taylor Swift is engaged. We got Pete Prisco on HQ dropping Taylor Swift lyrics left and right. That was pretty good. Did you have to look that up? Is that what you were doing?
Of course.
I love it. The NFL returns to CBS Sunday, September 7th. We will see Travis. The question is, how many times will we see Taylor this year on CBS?